If hearing the phrase all you can eat puts you in an instantly better mood, wait till you try out Bulgogi Hut in Koreatown. Owner Chris Kang opened up the spot in 2014 to give foodies a place filled with delicious food, great music, and amazing service. And today, I'm going to meet with her daughter Michelle, who's part of the family business. Well, let's get grilling. Hi, Michelle. I'm Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Bulgogi Hut.
Thank you. I love coming here because it's so easy to park. Us Angelinos always have that question, right? Is there parking?
Right, yeah. We do have validated parking for our customers. We try to make that process as easy as possible for them.
Keep the focus on the food.
Exactly.
Your mom has a background in nutrition.
That's correct. She tries to bring that, fresh quality ingredients to her dishes here. And if you are a first timer, our staff is very helpful when it comes to grilling. So they'll show you some grilling tips and make sure you don't overcook your meat.
All right, well, I'm ready to get some new grilling tips from you.
Great, let's do it.
So when you first walk in here as a first timer in a Korean barbecue restaurant, what can you expect?
Well, first thing is our server will bring in our side dishes. So as you can see, we have, some variations of kimchi, we have some fried tofu, as well as, salad for the healthy option. So this is brisket. This is actually one of my favorite meat dishes here. You want to make sure you're not cooking it too long or flipping it too often, because when you flip it too much, it actually can make the meat come out a little dry.
And you're actually melting the butter as the shrimp is cooking.
Right on the grill.
I have never seen that before. Heaven. Wow, that was an amazing experience. So the next time you're looking for delicious food with an amazing atmosphere, come to Koreatown and check out Bulgogi Hut. See you next time on This is LA.
Take a sip of paradise, here below the lights. All the people looking up, overhead a billion fires, reflecting in my eyes.
Sapporo!
We can dance until the lights fall down. I feel alive, I got forever in my eyes. This is all I need. Oh, I got everything when you're by my side. Another ultraviolet night. This is all. Oh, I got everything.
LA version. I am romantic baboy. It is fantastic.
Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Amy from Amy's Foodie List, and today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite Korean barbecue restaurants called Bulgogi Hut. It's located on Wilshire in Los Angeles, in the heart of Koreatown. This used to be called Castle 2. I used to go to the original castle, which is located on Western, for years, and I found out about this place. I guess they changed the name to Bulgogi Hut so it's not as confusing to people. So you can see the inside, it's all decorated because, it is the holidays still. It's kind of like a nice, hip, modern interior. It's very clean. I was a little bit disappointed though. There wasn't as much banchan as there normally is. As you can see, they're open from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. There's the address, 3600 Wilshire. This is the outside of the menu, and this is the banchan. We had kimchi, we had cucumber, and normally they have a more wider selection like potato salad and so forth, but today they only had a couple. And here is our waiter. He's lighting the grill. And that was fish cake, japchae, and salad. And so my sister and I, we ordered brisket, which is our favorite, and that's pretty much the only meat that we ordered that day, because all we really wanted to eat was brisket. And as you can see, they're cut paper thin. They're very fresh, and it's like the meat like melted in your mouth, and it was amazing. So I'll just let you watch the grill. Oh my god, so good. What was great is the grill was really non-stick, so we didn't have to change the grill that entire night we were there, which was really cool. And then here we are, we're making way for the corn cheese, which is a must. This is a new thing that I've been actually eating. I never used to order corn cheese. This is rice paper, which is awesome because I like to wrap my meat like a little burrito. Here my sister is eating. And we're just kind of like waiting for the bulgogi. Now there's the corn cheese again I was telling you about. Now this is cheese on corn, and they had a little bit of onions, and oh my god, it was so good. And again, here's the finishing view of our bulgogi, which was amazing. Anyways, if you guys are looking for a place in Los Angeles to go, this is definitely a must. They also have my favorite egg soup. It's kind of like a steamed egg on a hot pot like this, and it's kind of like a tofu consistency. So anyways guys, thanks so much for watching. This is Amy from Amy's Foodie List. See you next time.
This is marinated for like 2-3 days. And you air it out for about 2 minutes. And then you fry it again.
Abby, pass me the kimchi. Pass me that container of kimchi over there. Please. Put it right there and open it for me. Thank you.
Yo, less ego and more soul. Trying to make it clear like a sore throat. They too concerned about my wardrobe, but they going broke. We've been praying for it, only Lord knows. Just got an invoice, had about 4 O's. Pick the locks when the doors close. This is my house, a foreclosed. We staying in control, the hormones. Come outside the hood, look like a war zone. Come first, my check everything, watch your jawbone. Back then they used to call her jawbone. We was little freaks watching porno, going crazy.
What is Bulgogi Hut all about?
I mean, our main thing is just about providing a great atmosphere where people can grill at the table, they can enjoy the all-you-can-eat menu, and get really good quality meats and food with excellent service.
I need like 6 rings like the Bulls in Chicago. Yeah. Cause we be out here 3-peating, pumping fan, they heart, you can hear it beating. Schooling all them and we still.
So during the pandemic, everyone's been hit so hard. What have you guys, Team Bulgogi Hut, have done during this time?
For us, our biggest thing is just trying to do everything we can for the to-goes because unfortunately with the weather and, you know, not being sure if we'll be able to be serving outdoors, we really need to focus on what people may want to take home.
What would you say 1 to 2 things to fellow food entrepreneurs who are also experiencing these types of tough times?
I would say that, you know, it's really important to try to get your name out there, try to have people remember that, you know, you're still open, you're still in business, because again, people do have short memories and you just want to make sure that they still see that you're around so they'll remember to order from you and try to support your business.
Now we gotta wear a mask to keep our face covered and they shooting us with bullets that's rubber. We gotta be the keeper for our brother. How we supposed to come together?
Hey guys, the community's back. Michelle, what would you like to say to the community?
So to help the community and to help your local restaurant, please order directly through the restaurant.
I am so excited because earlier when I asked you, hey, what are you going to be like featuring today? You said that you're going to bring some like good stuff today. What were you going to share with us today?
Yeah, so I'm very excited for you guys to try our premium menu today.
Wow! Yup, okay.
This is our most extensive menu. It has over 40 items available to choose from. We have our 21-day aged steak. We have our ribeye. So a lot of good quality meats available to you guys.
Wow. So she listed a bunch of things. All I heard was 21-day aged meat. Let's go.
Yeah. So for me, growing up, I love what they call the chumulo.
Beef tongue. Always. Samgyeopsal, la pork belly, baby.
We're going on the beef belly.
And what about you, AC?
Beef belly.
You guys are so creative.
Oh my God. That's a good meat. That's a good meat though. That's a good meat though.
So now I know what to order for you guys.
Oh, there you go.
Hey Kevin, why is it generally recommended that everyone starts with this brisket?
So for me, starting for brisket is because usually people think, oh, I'm gonna get like a marinated meat or something like that, but you don't want to burn the pan. You know what I mean? So I like,
burn the pan.
That's really what I think about. And I don't get pork because I like to start light and then get a little greasier.
Yeah.
Why do people always start with the brisket?
Because it cooks fast. We want to eat. We're hungry. We don't want to waste. We don't want to wait around.
I feel you.
You want to wait around?
Hell no.
Exactly.
So just to let you guys know, most places when you go to Korean barbecue, there's gonna be a brown sauce and an oil and salt sauce. The brown sauce is actually for your beef meats, for your brisket. But what's nice about Bulgogi Hut, boom, no question, says brisket.
We're gonna go in on this brisket, one of my favorite meats to start off with. But this is how you do it. Dip it into the sesame oil, the brisket sauce, and the spicy sauce. Woo! Yeah. How's it, Alan?
Oh, my mouth cramped.
Your mouth cramped.
Yeah.
Why did it cramp?
Oh, like it almost hurts, right?
Yeah, no, like it actually cramped.
No. I tell people that too, but they don't understand.
It's a real thing.
No, it's real for me too.
I could really use a change of scenery. Yeah. Everybody smoking all the greenery. Yeah. Close the match 'cause they were handed down to me. But I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go. It could all be worse, I could be a hater like you. It could all be worse. Pills to make the man, but that poison's gonna chew you.
Next, we got the premium beef belly. In Korean, this is the usamgyeop, and I cannot wait.
Ooh, that sizzle though.
Yeah, that's my number one favorite.
So again, because it's beef, you're allowed to dip in the brown sauce, by the way. Look at that drippity drip.
Description ever right here.
I'm so happy right now. Okay, what you're tasting right there is this perfect union of fat and meat. Whew, so good.
Beef belly right here. This is everything Yoshinoya could never be.
Sorry, guys. It's really good. Yeah, it's good.
All right, so he claims to be like the seasoned chef, right?
Okay.
Is he doing a good job so far?
Yeah, I think so. He hasn't flipped it, so he knows what he's doing.
Like 1 to 10, what is this so far for him?
I haven't seen the other side yet, so I guess it just depends on how well he flips it.
Are you confident?
Oh, I'm very
Oh,
confident.
so you're gonna wait.
I'm counting in my head right now. You don't even know.
What are you gonna do with the butter when you're done?
Oh, right after it's seared, I put the butter right on top.
You got it.
Oh, there you go.
I already feel some anxiety when you're so confident.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta pull
I
through.
believe in you.
You're representing Korea.
Yeah.
Representing Korea.
Whoa.
Oh! You got that nice sear.
I was like,
hey, what does community mean to you in this type of setting right here with food?
So I think food in its so many layers and its so many flavors brings people together in so many different ways.
restaurants.
The restaurant industry, it has taken a big hit during the pandemic, and most of them are doing everything they can to survive.
Yeah, but some restaurants across the Southland, as they reopen, others are finding it very hard to do so. CBS 2's Alex Biston has more on one struggling spot tonight.
It's like every day, I think it's the internal fighting for myself. Should I go on or should I give up?
As she fights back tears, Chris Kang explains the struggle of owning and running a restaurant during COVID-19.
It was really hard. We've been constantly, even though we are off, we've been constantly renovating. We've been constantly trying to meet the city's guidelines.
Kang owns Bulgogi Hut, an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue restaurant in Koreatown. That's been closed for months. And just like countless businesses, Kang is forced to adapt.
I decided to do some kind of pop-up business where I could utilize my employees, and then we have a kitchen space where we could establish new business.
That new outdoor concept is now called Chicken Hut. While it's not the same experience as Korean barbecue, it's a way for the business to stay afloat.
We have to change some menu where people actually love our food, can take it home to cook it themselves as a barbecue kit, or they could also come and get the food that was already prepped by our chef.
Before COVID-19, Kang says people would wait in line for hours just to eat here. And just last night, she said she served only 3 tables. Kang's daughter Michelle posted about the restaurant's fight on social media, explaining how her mother, a South Korean immigrant, is doing everything she can to save her business. One of the people hoping to help is food blogger Kevin Nopovar.
Going to come here, show just give them some exposure and hopefully drive some business their way. I know a lot of restaurants right now need it.
This is my last resort to fight back.
A fight against the COVID-19 economy. This family is hoping it can win. In Koreatown, Alex Biston.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. I'm out here in Koreatown again on Wilshire Boulevard because I'm going to be continuing on with my Korean barbecue food tour here in LA, covering some of the best Korean hotspots in this city. Really unprecedented 10-part series on the internet that you don't want to miss out on, of course. And today I'm going to be covering an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue spot, one of the highest rated, best rated Korean barbecue restaurants called the Bulgogi Hut, which is a very nice restaurant. It is big, they got a wide menu selection, it is rocking in every single way, and they have pretty high quality meats as well. Well, that sounds pretty good to me because I'm all about high meat quality, which is why when I go to all you can eats, that's the only thing I'm going to settle for. So if you guys want to see one of the best Korean barbecue restaurants in terms of all you can eat barbecue, then this is the episode you got to check out. So stick all the way to the end of this episode so that you can see this amazing Korean barbecue all you can eat feast here in LA. And I'm here at the restaurant, which means it is lunchtime. Alright guys, so this is Michelle right here. She is the owner here at Bulgogi Hut. So she's going to be giving us a tour of this amazing Korean barbecue experience, all you can eat here in K-Town, right Michelle?
That's correct. I'm so excited for you guys to see our restaurant today and see what great meats we have to offer.
Okay, awesome. Let's do this thing.
Let's go. So my mom actually opened the restaurant in 2014, and we've been pretty much steadily going. I mean, of course, other than last year, for about, what's that, like 7 years now? 7 years, yeah.
Okay.
So right over here, as you can see, we have our fresh meat window. This is where we get all of our fresh bulgogi, or our fresh briskets, our beef belly. Most of our most premium meats will be available here so that they are cut to order and delivered fresh to your table.
Oh, wow. And you cut so much of this every day, huh?
Oh yeah, these guys, my meat cutters, are getting a workout every single day, cutting all these plates of brisket. And then as you can see, we do have a lot of different Well, it's a little bit short right now, but beef belly, brisket, we have fat to grease your grill. All of these items are cut fresh as they are ordered.
Oh, wow. Okay, and this place gets packed like at nighttime sometimes, right?
We generally have a wait minimum of 30 minutes. On weekends, we can go up to about an hour and a half. And we are a 50-table restaurant. So as you can see, we have a lot of customers coming in. What they like to see is we do give them 2 hours to the table. So some customers want to sit down, relax, and have a good time with their friends. Other customers come in and they just want to eat there as much meat as they can and then get out of here. So we try to turn our tables quickly while providing great customer service.
Wow, and you can see like a whole party in here.
Oh yes, we do have private party dinings available. We've had people of 50 or even 100 people come in to reserve space in our restaurant, and that way they can have, you know, their groups and their parties here and have a good time.
Okay.
As you can see, we are getting some of our prep ready for some of our sides. We have a very popular dish called corn cheese that is available, and so we do prep this daily for everybody to consume.
All this?
Yes, this is just for one day. We're doing all this corn cheese.
Wow. Yeah, so corn cheese is one of the popular things on the menu from what I heard.
Correct, yes. One of our more popular sides, as well as like a cheese sauce. Anything with cheese is pretty popular for us.
Okay, I'll be sure to get this today. Okay.
We also have a Korean style fried chicken menu available where we cook Korean style fried chicken to order. So as you can see, we've got our frying station, and she is in the process of making some steak at the moment.
Oh, really? Wow. And then the steak, has it been deep fried or what?
It has been deep fried.
Oh, I've never seen anything like that before. Okay.
It helps us cook the steak quickly while also retaining all the moisture on the inside and preventing it from getting too overcooked before it's delivered to the table.
Wow. So here we go with round number one, beginning with the marinated Black Angus LA Carby short ribs. I always love to get this in Korean barbecue restaurants all the time. It's a traditional favorite. And some finger meat. This one, if you do it right, it tastes pretty much like Carby short rib. This is the non-marinated one. I always love this one. And the samgyeopsal, which is the pork belly, which I always love to get too. And the bulgogi. This is called the Bulgogi Hut, so obviously you need to try the bulgogi here. This is the beef brisket or chadol. This is always a favorite that you always should get at a Korean barbecue restaurant. Oh, this looks fancy. This is their steak. Yikes. This is their ribeye steak. I love the way it looks. Look at the way it's presented. How nice with that piece of butter on top. And that right there, this is the cool one. This is the 21 days aged premium short rib. Yes, it is aged Carby. They do have aged meat here as well. This one, take advantage of, get it here just because it's aged. And just as I showed you earlier, this restaurant is also known for their Korean fried chicken. This is the wings right here. And it comes in two different flavors. Well, actually you can get the regular, but then you can get the soy garlic, which is what I got, and sweet chili. It came fresh out of the kitchen, so I should eat it right now. Cool. Wow, amazingly crispy. And it's very juicy and hot and tender inside. I love the soy garlic flavor. If you guys have never had Korean fried chicken before, if you're not into spicy, then I would most recommend soy garlic flavor, because that is really one of the most to-go-to Korean fried chicken flavors at any restaurant. So non-marinated meats go first, and the pork belly will mix together with the beef, but the pork belly's on the side, so there will be no cross-contamination. The pork looks done, so as usual, what I like to do is to get the pork and to get some kimchi along with it as well, just like this. And if you want, you can kind of dip it in some of this sesame oil, salt to enhance the flavor of the kimchi and the pork overall. Whoa. Very hot, so gotta careful. Perfect combination. Remember guys, kimchi and pork is really the perfect combination when you're eating Korean barbecue. I mean, you can eat it any way you want. You can take the pork and eat it by itself or dip it into the sesame oil, but when you add the kimchi to it, it's great. So do it when you come here. All right, here we go with the rib finger and that big piece of steak. That beautiful ribeye steak. And by the way, they do have this cheese fondue too, which is becoming very popular in Korean barbecue restaurants. When this melts all the way, you put the meat into that fondue and give it a cheesy flavor. What should I go with? Why don't we go with the finger meat? It looks really well cooked. The way I like it exactly. Wow, it tastes very meaty, and it's sweet too from that sauce. It almost tastes like the short ribs. Yeah, it does actually. All right, what about the steak? Don't want to let it cook too long. So I got it to about medium, which is about right. And this one I want to put it in the sesame oil and salt because I think that pairs really nicely with the steak. Wow, it's pretty solid. This is the exciting one because this is the dry aged beef, 21-day dry aged short rib, kalbi. As usual with that cutting action, because you don't want to eat the whole piece by itself, right? You want to cut this whole thing into bite sizes, and then of course it'll cook a lot faster afterwards. I'm very curious to see what this one's going to taste like. This one I think is the belle of the ball on the menu. How could it be bad if it's dry aged? I mean, come on now. That already sounds like it's the top one on the menu. Oh yeah. Sesame oil, I think, is the way to go with the dry aged meat. It tastes richer with more of a sesame flavor and a little saltiness. That is so cool. So remember that if you come here, they have dry aged meat on the menu, dry aged short ribs, so don't miss out on that. That's really expensive stuff, so that's the thing you gotta use your stomach space for, the dry aged meat. So those are the short ribs going on next, the classic Korean short ribs. And also the marinated finger meats will go on as well, since they're both marinated, so why not? Let's stick them all together on the same grill. And just to let you know, guys, they also have this cool thing called the cheese corn wrapped in the aluminum foil, which you put on top of the grill, and it's supposed to cook the cheese corn. You see it boiling? Nice. Because in one sense it's cheesy, so it's hot cheese, and then there's a really delicious savory sweetness that comes from the corn itself. If you've never had cheese corn before, it's popular in a lot of especially newer Korean restaurants like Korean cafes. They have a lot of stuff like this, and they have it here at this Korean barbecue restaurant too. Yeah, definitely, this is something you should get on the menu too. It's actually very tasty. As you can tell, there's a lot of meat on the grill now because I'm pretty much finishing off all the marinated meats, cook it all at once, and then I'm pretty much done. This one I like to dip in the brisket sauce because I love the sweetness to it. With these short ribs, the kalbi, you should always make it sweet because the sweetness is what makes it fabulous. It's tender and it's extremely sweet. This, And the thing is, the kalbi is, because in some other all-you-can-eat barbecue places, they cut this too thin. But this place is actually a pretty reasonable size. So you get more of that meaty, juicy sweetness in your mouth, which I like. This place is pretty awesome because their food is really solid here. It's delicious. They got a lot of stuff on the menu. All the different beef selections, even the dry-aged beef, as well as the fried chicken, and they got a huge alcohol selection here as well. And another rockin' thing about this restaurant is that it's big, it's spacious, it's comfortable. They got rockin' K-pop music, and they got big screen TVs everywhere. I can see that this is a really good party spot, especially at nighttime. And they have these rooms where you can have 30, 40 people, family, you know, whatever it is, so you can have a rockin' time. So if that is your kind of restaurant, then this is the place you gotta be here in Koreatown, Bulgogi Hut on Wilshire Boulevard. So yeah, it definitely has my thumbs up as one of the definite go-to places if you specifically want all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue. So yeah, don't miss this place here in Koreatown. All right, guys, so before I close out this episode, I want to say once again, give a shout out to Michelle here, the awesome owner here at Bulgogi Hut. So when you come here, look out for her. She's going to take really good care of you, right?
Yes, definitely, of course.
Oh,
we try to provide our best customer service for all of our customers.
Oh, awesome. And there's also something really cool that you got to check out. So if you come here, you'll actually get something on the house. So what is that, Michelle?
So if you mention Steve here or his video series, Rockstar Eater, please let us know and we will provide a free ice cream for you guys, one per person, until October 9th.
Wow. Did you hear that? So tell your friends about it so you can take advantage of this awesome deal. Free ice cream. It's better than nothing, right? Really awesome ice cream here. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. If you enjoy what I'm doing here on the show, give me a thumbs up. Comment if you've been onto this place before. I'd love to hear your story at Bulgogi Hut. And also subscribe so that you can get these videos weekly. So I hope you have a rockin' day today, folks, and that you'll try some of this rockin' food sometime in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
What's your name and what are we doing today?
My name is Michelle and today we'll be showing you some of our restaurant food that we have available for takeout and delivery.
Now this is a famous Korean barbecue spot in Koreatown. Every time I go here, it's usually a line and you gotta like wait an hour. How has it been for you guys like in COVID times?
I mean, of course the waiting an hour is not really going on anymore. We are doing takeout and delivery at the moment. Most of our delivery is done through third-party delivery apps such as like Postmates, Uber Eats. And then we do have a lot of different meals that we have started creating to like kind of boost our takeout sales. So we created like family meals. We started selling raw meats available. We also started selling Korean style fried chicken as well. So we're constantly working on revamping our menu, trying to see what people would want to have for takeout to, you know, eat and enjoy at home while still having like our Korean barbecue experience. And just doing anything that we can to just, you know, stay open every day.
I see this new window. Is this something you guys invented here?
Oh, actually, so my dad made this lovely partition. He was worried about the safety of our employees. Of course, it's not the best area and there's a lot of people around, and at night, of course, it does get very dark. So for protection, we do have this lovely partition that he made. It also has a lovely doorbell that we can hear all the way in the back. Unfortunately, with the layout of our restaurant, our kitchen is located right at the opposite end of this building, and this is an 8,000 square foot building, so we're constantly running back and forth. So yeah, he made these wonderful partition. When we were available for outdoor indoor dining, we also had partitions at every single table. He also made like this tent frame, as you can see here.
Is this where you have the tables maybe?
The tables were on the left hand side. We also had some on the right hand side as well. And then this was for rain cover when there was going to be rain, and then unfortunately we had to close before rain even happened, but yeah.
With the partition, did you have to do anything more inventive to like make ways to like be more sustainable?
Sustainable, unfortunately, being sustainable was very difficult. As you know, a lot of single-use products was very high in demand, like single-use spoons. And we used to have like silver, like spoons, forks, and things like, and plates, but now we're doing all paper plates, all plastic spoons, and it's very hard to be sustainable during COVID time since people are scared of, you know, just like this basic risks of the pandemic. But yeah, I mean, the best we tried to do was limit paper, so we would try to do like QR coded menus. We do try to pay attention to the takeout and delivery instructions. If they say no utensils, we'll try not to put the utensils in the bag, maybe save some, you know, some things there. But yeah, unfortunately, sustainability is not the easiest option at the moment.
The last couple months of like, I miss buffets, Korean barbecue, like crazy. Do you feel like, are buffets over? Like Korean barbecue, are they over? Or is it just like, we gotta wait like another year?
You know what, that's really hard to say. I know that like I personally am not comfortable or ready to go to buffets yet, but then when I go to Las Vegas, you know, that's like the highlight of my trip.
And they're like wide open.
Amazing buffets, exactly. And I want to eat all of the different things they have available. I do think that our style is a little bit more, I guess, pandemic friendly if you think about it, because rather than having all of the food out in the open for anybody to just come and grab, we have our servers that actually bring all of the food to the table, and so that kind of limits the exposure of how many people are handling your foods before you are able to eat it.
But as far as like whether or not buffets will survive, I mean, I hope so. I'm super sad about Soup Plantation. That was like my favorite spot. So, I mean, I really hope that they can continue, but probably not, you know, if not this year, hopefully the next.
I've been interviewing a lot of restaurant owners, and they've been kind of frustrated with the restrictions, especially in California. Do you believe in the restrictions, like shutting down outdoor dining?
I believe they are necessary if, you know, it's for public safety. I am 100% about like everybody staying safe and trying to stay healthy. But I also think that maybe they don't think about it practically in a sense, because, you know, a lot of their rules, it didn't make sense. And a lot of the times they're not really giving businesses enough notice to prepare. So they'll throw like, here's a 15-page protocol and you got to do all this stuff. And then, you know, not all of the restaurants will comply, which was one of the biggest issues I think in Los Angeles, was a lot of restaurants were not following those COVID protocols that they had in place. So I mean, if everybody were to listen, if Pasadena had stayed closed, if, you know, Orange County had stayed closed, and we all listened to those rules in that like 2-week, 4-week period, I think that we'd be in a better position than we are right now. But unfortunately, since everyone is kind of in their own like take care of myself type of mindset, it just makes it more difficult for us to kind of like follow the restrictions. I had a lot of customers complain about like, well, I've been to this restaurant and they weren't doing, you know, 6 people max to a table and all the specific rules the county had in place. And, you know, I just felt like I was arguing for the sake of my employees' safety. Whereas I feel like if everybody, again, had followed those rules, then the customers wouldn't have been surprised that the same rules were in effect at every place they went to eat.
If Governor Newsom was in front of you, what would you say to the governor?
I just asking for more support, more help for restaurants, being aware of all the shutdowns that are going on. I don't know if you're familiar, a lot of Korean restaurants in Koreatown that have been open since like the 70s, the 80s, unfortunately they did close down, and these were like some of the best mom and pop like soup, barbecue places available, and they weren't able to have the resources and the marketing and the, you know, able to keep up with how people are ordering online and with all those delivery apps and stuff. And I just feel like for them, like they're closed now, they're in this situation that they can't really get out of, and we're trying to stay open every single day and just get by because we're hoping that things will get better in the future. But, you know, we can't do this forever, not everybody can. So really just looking for more support from our government about like making sure everybody follows the rules properly, and those restaurants that are following the rules aren't, you know, I guess getting in trouble the same way the restaurants that aren't following the rules are.
Right. And just lastly, what would you say to the restaurant owners who are like surviving? What would you say to them?
Just keep going. I mean, hopefully the end is near. The vaccines have started rolling out, so all we can hope for is that they start taking an effect, and hopefully sometime soon this year we'll be able to reopen and go back to business as usual.
Beautiful. Where can they hit you up for like getting food? Do you have like a website, Instagram, or anything?
Of course, yeah. So we have our website, bulgogihut.com. We also have a website for our fried chicken kind of thing that we tried. It's chickenhutla.com. You know, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on all the big social media sites, as well as all the big delivery apps. So we're actually very reachable.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
super cliche, but you make me feel some type of way. This is fun.
They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in their eyes and their words are really clear. So beat it, just beat it. You better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see no blood, don't be a macho man. You wanna be tough, better do what you can. So beat it. But you wanna be bad, just beat it. Beat it. No one wants to beat it, beat it. Show them how funky.
Y espero y aspiro que en realidad todo lo que yo coma, Dios mío, se me vaya para la nalga y las piernas, Señor. Porque yo me porto bien y yo merezco que todo lo que yo coma se me vaya para la nalga.